everybody. Today, Charlotte and I took a trip to the park on our roller skates, and we are also going to show you some low-cost gift ideas for Christmas. It's Christmas time. It's an exciting time for the kids, and this is a time where the kids are trying to figure out what to give friends and family. And for the past couple of weeks, I've been trying to think, what can we do that's low cost, that the kids can be involved in, and that's fun, and that everybody would like to receive as a gift.
Last year, I did not give anything because I was not sure, but this year I'm starting to realize that it's good to give people stuff.
Last night, actually, I was reading The Berenstain Bears Christmas, and in that book, it gave some really good ideas and suggestions, and they gave some pictures of ornaments that kids can make. And so the kids picked a few ornaments that they wanted to do, and we are lucky enough to have the material here at home, or we're going to be modifying some of the material that we have just to make it low cost for us. And so we ended up taking a trip to the park today to find some pine cones. We could have jumped in a car, but we decided to exercise and get on in our roller skates. And Charlotte and I together spent some time roller skating to the park. We roller skated at the park for a little bit, and then we found some pine cones. And Charlotte loves to collect pine cones at the park anyway. And so that was kind of a fun bonding time that we had together, as well as exercise for the both of us, as well as a way for us to get out. Why did we pick up pine cones at the park today? Why did we choose pine cones?
Because we had a good idea that we needed something that we would have all the stuff for. So we have glue, baking soda. We could just find pine cones.
As you can see, the pine cones that we found at the park, they are closed. And so we have to actually open them in order to make snowy pine cones. So how do we do that? Well, I actually looked it up online because I didn't know how to open them. And it says that we have to heat them to open them. Okay. Now you can go ahead and pick which pine cones you want to put on our foil to heat up. We're going to preheat the oven to 200 degrees. You don't want it any hotter than that. And then you have to be careful because you don't want them to burn, so you do have to keep an eye on them, and you want to turn them. Good job. Is this one you want on here? Okay, so we just lay it on the pan. Maybe one more. Is that good?
There you go.
Ooh, what is that? It is a moth.
A moth?
It's a moth. Oh my gosh. And it got stuck in there.
Oh, goodness.
That is so gross, and it's moving. Oh, okay. Let's go put this one outside.
I don't want it. It's disgusting.
Well, it's not gonna hurt you or anything. It's just, I went to go pull on it and it was moving, and I thought, oh my gosh.
No. You would not want a moth in your thing. You just want it to fly away when it disgusting. That was gross.
Be careful because it's hot. Okay. Slide it in here. All right. Thank you, Charlotte. And then we have to watch them because you don't want them to burn. They're finally starting to open, but we also want to make sure that we rotate them, because if you can see, this side is opening, not so much this side. So I want to rotate it, see if I can get that side. Same with this one. This one's opening, not so much this side. So rotate it, rotate it. This one get rotated, rotate it. Okay. I think we rotated them. No, I don't want you to get burned, sweetheart. go for a little bit longer. While we wait for the pine cones to open up, what we didn't know was that they actually take a long time to open up. So we'll let you know in the end how much time it took, but we want a snack and we want to show you a quick, easy, healthy snack that we like for dessert and for snacks. All it is a date. This was actually my mom's suggestion. It's just a date. We open it up in half. We get some peanut butter. No sugar added, no oil, peanut butter. And we just put it right in the middle. And then we eat it. What do you think? Tasty. We love it.
Is that on yours?
That tastes so good. Our pine cones are finally open. It did take about 2 hours to open up, so keep that in mind. I didn't realize it was gonna take that long, but it did. Also smelled up the house. It smelled like pine. It was kind of fun. And then we got to see the seeds release, which is neat because that's what happens. It opens up and then the seeds release, so that was kind of neat too. But we're really excited that we're finally able to decorate them.
Decorate them.
So what we were gonna do initially was just baking soda. We were gonna just make it look like snowy pine cones. But then I thought, you know what? We just happen to have. So if you happen to have glitter, we happen to have red glitter and gold glitter. So we're gonna do some of them in red and gold, and some of them we're gonna dip it in baking soda, not baking powder, baking soda. The other thing is you'll need string, or in our case we happen to have twine. So it's really what you have at home. Just make it work, string, twine, yarn, so that you can put it at the top. When we're done, we'll show you. So that you can hang it on the tree as an ornament. So that was the last thing I think we needed. Of course, some scissors to cut the twine. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Pick a pine cone. Can you pick a pine cone?
My pine cone, I picked out. I love it.
Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna dump in a little bit of red here. Okay, and then we're gonna dump in a little bit of gold. A little bit of baking soda. So the first step, we have to put glue on the pine cone so that the baking soda sticks to it.
Good.
All right, so now what we do next, dip your cone in this baking soda. So, well, again, you can do a couple of different ways. You can dip it in and roll it around in the baking soda, which Charlotte will do right now, I think, if that's how you want to do it. Or you can just sprinkle over it. We just did a snowy pine cone. What would you like to do next? You want to do a red sprinkle or a gold sprinkle pine cone? Let's see if I can get some. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to add gold on there too, right? Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead and get, we'll do this side gold, okay?
I got to see what Stephanie looks like.
Okay. Okay, so now that they are finished, we need to add the twine, or that's what I have. But again, you can use string, you can use whatever you have at home to finish it up so that it can be hung on a Christmas tree. Okay, so if you have a glue gun, you can use a glue gun, but you can also just tie it. Of course, it depends on the pine cone. This one in particular has a little top where I can tie the twine around. And however, for example, this one here does not. So of course with this one, I would have to have a hot glue gun. But I'm gonna show you how I would tie this one first. And the way I would do it myself would be to actually create, like I'm gonna tie it, and then I would put it over that top and start to close it in. Right, and then just get it real tight around there like that. And now I would just tie the ends here, like that, so that it can, like so. Tie it, nice and tight. There we go. And now, well, you can cut these ends off if you want, but now somebody can hang it on their Christmas tree. Okay, so we just finished up our Pinecone project. I just finished it up by making sure that all of them have the twine so that they can be hung up. One of the things to remember is that this project is pretty messy, so keep that in mind. I did try to put down aluminum foil, but even so, it still kind of got all over the place. It is now all over me, probably all over my hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.